Hello everyone, welcome back to Shadowtoys Photography. Today we'll be reviewing Metal Gear Customs. Now this is one of many Metal Gear Customs I've been doing. Yeah, we're gonna start. There's just so many to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break them up into smaller videos because I'm also not done with my customs. So I'm gonna start with the easy ones, the obvious, just head swaps from the McFarlane figures, popped another, repainted, touched up, and popped another body. So I did Snake here and put him on a Snake Eyes body. And yeah, it worked out pretty well. I feel like, obviously it's not accurate, but close enough to his Solid Snake or Twin Snakes suit, if you want to put that way. We'll take a look at his head sculpt there. Head sculpt's giving me a little bit of the Undertaker, especially on that side. I think it's the beard. But yeah, just gave him a quick touch up, nothing too serious. Drumbled the head. The heads are a little small, obviously, so it was tough to kind of drumble it and not make a hole in it. I did split some heads, been trying to repair them, but yeah, I don't think you could tell. But yeah, so Snake, done. He could be Metal Gear Solid 1. I could put him on the other Snake, Snake Eyes body and make him Solid 2 Snake. I am working on other versions of him from Sons of Liberty. But being a New Yorker, that was a great game and a great setting. But yeah, they're not going to be in any order. I mean, this is basically Metal Gear 1 and 2 mix, but I'm going to go back and do some 1s and then 2. Here's Revolver Ocelot on a not Red Hood, Red Skull Hydra body. I just kind of glued some parts to him and stuff. He's got his revolver there, can come out. He's got one in the holster that could come out, and it gave them a little bit of a touch-up repaint. And yeah, just wanted some more better articulated figures. So I glued some stuff on him, fixed his head up. But yeah, I gave him this jacket from his figure. I was thinking about giving him the Mezco trench, but I figured, you know what, I have the pieces, I want to use them, and it doesn't look that bad. It works, it's fine. I could kind of just manipulate it in different ways and, you know, fold it to maybe have him hold it up or something like that. But we'll take a look at him a little closer there. Oops, got a little hair or something in over his eye. There we go. These are great head sculpts. I mean, they still hold up. Just a little small. Yeah, you can see I kind of split it in there a bit. But it fits. It works. Got his stuff on there. I even got his spurs on his boots and gave them a little touch of paint there. You can kind of see. That doesn't look too good on that side. And all these little hairs. Well, the cat was just jumping around in here, so. Yeah. Revolver. He can be from 1 or 2. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I prefer his look from, actually I'll put him over here, from Sons of Liberty. I prefer most of the looks from Sons of Liberty. They were pretty good. Here, speaking of, whoops, here's Olga on a coup figure. It's cool, but without the L. Kind of like Eric Cartman from South Park say, like, coup, that's coup. You know, it's coup figure. Coup figure. I forgot the exact name of this character, but it's just one of the, like, Spetsnaz females. See, I got her radio in there. I got her handgun from this first figure. You know, better articulation. You know, whoops. The AK is from a old, remember that movie Virus with Jamie Lee Curtis? It was actually not that bad. And Donald Sutherland, I think Jamie Lee Curtis was in it. And I know Donald Sutherland was in it for sure. But it wasn't too bad, actually. And they made figures from it. And one of the characters had this awesome AK. And I've always held onto the AK. I thought it was pretty cool. So, works. Her hat could come off and all that. You know, just like in the game. I'm not going to do her ninja version, I don't think, because I just have too many ninjas, and her ninja was pretty good. I mean, if I find a right body comes along, a right head sculpt, maybe I'll get inspired, but I'm trying to finish up customs because there's just been so many of them. Like I said, I have so many to show that I've done. I have so many to do, at least a dozen Metal Gear customs, 2 dozen, excuse me, at least 2 dozen Metal Gear customs. So we'll stick her in the corner over there. Next up is Raiden from Sons of Liberty. Now, I showed most of these off on my Instagram a while ago, but I figured let me do a review because I have a lot of customs coming and I'm going to do lots of reviews. How, you know, this is kind of how Marvel Legends and G.I. Joe can translate, and kind of some third party can translate to good Metal Gear figures and how easily customizable they are. You know, I first had the Raiden head sculpt on that and I had his on there, so it may be a little bit off with some of it, but I was like, nah, actually Raiden looks better on that one, he looks better on that one. So I could kind of flip it, whatever. I got options. But yeah, I have to use the rubber band to hold these bags on. They don't stay on. They need to design these bags better. I appreciate them doing it like back in the day. But back in the day, it was like a 4-pronged, the thing looked like a, not a flathead, a Phillips screwdriver. You know what I mean? And that thing just stuck in. Some of them would pop out, but you had so many to choose from, it didn't matter. But yeah, every one of these, every single one, I think like maybe a handful doesn't fall off, but like 1 or 2, but yeah. But here's Raiden, first form, and then you kind of, I imagine it's like Raiden in between the actual Metal Gear Solid 3, you know what I mean? Not the flashback that we got, but what happened. I know there is a game or a story or something like that, but then he could use, actually let's use the handgun first, because he used that a lot. Just kind of like what happened in between before he became the ninja in, I was going to say Revengeance, in Solid 4 or Metal Gear 4. But yeah, Raiden. Not too bad. And just reusing these bodies, the Hasbro G.I. Joe bodies, because you have so many snakes. For goodness sakes, it was like, didn't even mean to rhyme there, but yeah, it's like, gotta do something with them. So you can have the sword where he fights Solidus. There's a lot I'm not gonna do. You know, I am gonna do maybe at least 2 more from Metal Gear Solid 1, and I'm gonna do 2 more from Metal Gear Solid 2. Nothing from 3, like I said before in the other video. I think it was Ninja. When they fought in New York, that was so awesome. But yeah, because McFarlane did a really good job on a lot of them, and those things, they just kind of need updates. You know, I'm not going to go too crazy. My favorite one, I think, is 4 and 5, of course. So, I mean, 3 has that was a really good story. But yeah, I'm just going to jump around just here and there. Not really do too many remakes of the McFarlanes, just ones that really needed today. Like, and you've seen this before, the Ninja. Yes, the Ninja. Just to kind of round this out, we throw a punch. He doesn't need weapons. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon. I felt that snake. Man, that was so good. I love the remake fight. Oh, that was even better. Even better. But yeah. Excellent. Excellent. So, happy the way these came out. Just a quick video on them. Nothing too fancy. I do have a lot to go. I have at least half dozen finished. I have half dozen to go. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of Metal Gear to get to. So until next time,